is the home
Does it say record?
of Dr. and Miss Vandy Broughton. The characters sit at the table, so we are at a table. Miss Vandy Broughton brings in several dishes for the gifts to eat. We're assuming that she's doing this now. And it is just before supper time, and the guests are sitting, waiting for the food to be served.
I do say, by all accounts this year, have been absolutely terrible for the rubber business. I've lost more money than a Mohammedan camel merchant.
I've never been one with a rubber interest. I find all that bouncing to be dreadfully uncivilized.
From what I've heard, my lady, you're no stranger to the primitivity of the rubber.
Why, I never.
Do excuse Hargrave. He rarely has anything good to say, and he frequently speaks his mind.
Hargrave?
My dear, how much longer must we wait for dinner?
Kindly tell the good doctor that if he wishes his meal to arrive with greater haste, then perhaps he should spend his inheritance on Irish shoehorns and taxidermy.
Oh, why would anyone want to keep dead dog in the house? What is point? Why? I don't understand.
Ask the good doctor. He seems to have a focus for stuffed, long-dead artifacts. Speaking of which, your mother sent a telegram this morning, dear. She expressed her deep regret that she wasn't able to make the festivities this evening.
Yes, she has come down with a severe case of food poisoning from last year's goose. She's dreadfully allergic to dry birds.
Oh, rude of her. We had a turkey last year.
Despite my losses in the rubber industry, my hog futures have performed rather dashingly. Why, the pork market is doing so well that I believe next year I will be eating a Christmas pig.
Not unless you come to an untimely demise.
My lady Verena, I have it on the highest of authority, from one Perry Mansfield himself, that on occasion you delightfully entertain the idea of consuming a whole sausage.
I agree. My dear young man, entertaining and consuming are two different things, and while I do quite a bit of entertaining and receive high praise for doing so, I rarely, if ever, consume.
Consummation is nothing altogether, darling.
There hasn't been any consummation in this house for a very long time.
Perhaps if the consumption were not so subpar, there would be more of a demand for consummation.
It has always been my opinion that if the dinner is altogether terrible, one cannot help but look forward to dessert.
I'd smack him by now.
Sometimes, my dear, the dessert is half-baked.
It can also leave a dreadful mess. Why, 2 weeks ago at Colonel Plock's gun-death party, I had the most delightful cream dessert. The good colonel warned me it may stain my dress, but I was so overcome I simply stuffed my face.
Altogether, I think that next year will be brilliant for shipbuilding. As we all know, I am a deep investor in Master Gallywog's shipbuilding enterprise, and I believe that his idea of a submersible has great potential.
The thought a group of seamen packed away.
My word, I'm famished.
The Christmas goose.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.